Imagine someone sent you a location and feel like you already know the way. So you start taking side streets, and suddenly, you're lost. Now you have to go back just to find the main road. That's exactly what happens when you start a portrait with details and skip the structure. So here's where everything starts. Map out the outer shape first. Don't jump into details. Just focus on the overall structure. Break the face down into simple edges, almost like 3 sides defining the head. Now lightly place your main guidelines. Keep them clean, and make sure they sit in the right position. Then start marking the key areas, just enough to guide you. Nothing detailed yet. At this point, you've already done the hardest part. Now keep building, but don't rush into full details yet. Start adding light indications of the features. Nothing precise, just enough to guide you. Think of this step as mapping the face, not finishing it. You don't need more than 40% here. Keep it loose. Keep it simple. At this stage, mistakes are normal. Don't try to fix everything now. That's what the next step is for. Right now, you're just making sure everything is in the right place. So when you move forward, you won't struggle with the details. Start with the nose, because this is where most portraits start to lose accuracy. Don't think in lines here. Let the shading guide you to the structure. Control your pressure. Try to get as many values as possible from one pencil. With time, this becomes second nature. Now move up to the eyebrow, and be careful here. The thickness, the direction, even a small mistake can throw off the whole portrait. Now here's something important. Don't draw the mouth yet. This is exactly where most artists go wrong. Instead, work around it first. Use the shading from the cheeks and let it reveal where the mustache really is. You might not see it clearly at first, and that's okay. Leave it and come back to it later. Now, when you move down to the mouth, focus on one thing: the distance between the nose and the mouth. If this is off, everything else will feel wrong. From here, move into the chin and jaw, and suddenly, everything starts connecting. Now shift to the second eye, shade around it, and use any small detail like a scar as a guide to place things correctly. Anything that helps your eye, use it. And again, watch the eyebrow. Shape and thickness matter more than you think. Now the ear. It usually aligns from the base of the nose up to the eyebrow, but always adjust based on the angle. Lightly block in the hairline, then move into the wrinkles. You don't need perfection here, but don't go below 70%. Draw the wrinkle line, then shade downward from it, dark at the start, soft as it fades. That's what gives it a natural feel. Now into the hair. Don't draw strands, think in masses. Focus on direction, light, and shadow. That's where realism comes from. You can use charcoal powder to speed things up, and an eraser to pull out highlights, like the white hairs in the beard. The background, it's optional, but it adds depth and makes everything pop, so don't ignore it. Now for the final part, the eyes. This is where everything either works or falls apart. Focus on the gaze, the size of the pupil, and its exact position. Even a tiny shift can change the entire expression. If you made it this far, you're not just watching, you're actually learning. So do me a quick favor, like the video and subscribe. It really helps me keep making content like this.